What is up, Husk Killers? It is Dajaway here, and I am just going to show you a quick little farming video dealing with just using normal characters instead of Pathfinder Jess or Archaeologist, which I will do a video on as soon as I get a chance. But I wanted to show you guys the crypts. Sometimes these things are a little bit more interesting than they first look, and if this is a 1x1, which usually does not have the downstairs area, but this one in particular obviously does, and I'll show you in the zones that have the graveyards with the several buildings. There's usually one that is 1 tile wide by 2 tiles deep, and that one will almost always have a downstairs crypt area, which is awesome because a lot of times at the end of it, if you keep following it farther and farther, it'll have a chest at the end. A chest and like a little, almost like a cult room. Like it's kind of creepy. In fact, it's really creepy. And I don't think this one's going to have it. I will break a couple of walls just to see. Oh, and you also have to be careful of the coffins when you open them, because you might get stuff or you might get a husk. So, yeah, let's break a couple of walls and see if there's anything behind them. I don't think there is. But in the bigger buildings, there's going to be a wall that you can kind of see past. It'll be a wall like this one here with this broken piece, and you'll be able to see there's a ramp down to like a whole other level of the crypt. Or whatever anybody wants to call it. It's not a mausoleum, really. Yeah, so this is all there is to this one, which is actually still pretty awesome. I didn't get a ton out of it, but I don't need a ton, so that's fine. Now I've just got to build up. Oh, silly little thing. Oh, well, at least there's ammo. Other kind of tips for farming. I think I explained in the other video that if you need rough ore and stuff, to go ahead and hit rocks, and if you need planks to hit wood, you can get stone. I mean, you can search almost anything, and that's a really good tip actually, is make sure you search stuff before you destroy it. And I'm hoping this will illustrate my point. No. This one will. So this, you can search pretty much any container that's in the world. So you search it, and then it's open like this, and you can hit it to get materials. Now I don't need wood, but you want to make sure you search stuff before you destroy it. The red tool chest, the red rolling tool chest, the bigger ones, you want to make sure to search those before you destroy them, because not only are you going to get metal and nuts and bolts from destroying it, but you're going to get mechanical parts, you're going to get nuts and bolts, there's a car down here. This is a really weird map. The random generation of this map was pretty peculiar. The little mausoleum, or the crypt house, was sunken in, and now there's a random car with, I don't even know. That's just weird. It's fine. It's just weird. Here goes. So, anyway, I am going to go through a couple of things. So there's houses like this, and if there's ever a basement, you definitely want to go through. Oops. Now, I'm in a 19 because, well, I really just came in here to see if I could get some shielders for the event. And if you don't know that the event, oh, hello. If you don't know that the event is on, it is part 2 of the Blockbuster event, where you can get Spitfire. I had been up until recently calling him Carbide because that's what was in Battle Royale, for the pickaxe and the armor and stuff. So you can get Spitfire as a mythic hero, and a lot of the missions can be done in, well, so far all of them can be done in low-level zones. And right now what I'm doing is I'm actually looking for
Drop the atlas on the target when you're ready.
I'm looking for shielder husk data, and so I've come into a 19 because the lower levels don't have a ton of the shielded husks, so I've decided to just come into a 19 on my own just to see how much of this I can do solo so that I can pass the info on to you. But so far I've been able to do everything in a 9 or lower zone. So everything for the event I've been able to do in a 9 or lower zone, and it's been pretty simple. Most of the objectives I've been able to do just on my own and in one mission. So like when it says to collect certain things, most of them I've been able to do in one mission. The main one that I haven't so far has been the one where you have to collect, I think it's ooze control is what it's called, and you have to go through and collect barrels. And there's probably a max of 3 per map, but you could have 0 in the map. I had to go through a couple of times of just you know, searching for them, and then, oh man, those TVs are super annoying. Where is it? Goodness gracious. So the TV started broadcasting during this event because there's one of the missions for the event is to get rid of to break TVs to get the corrupted receivers out of them. And that one, actually, I will have to say, that one took me 2 missions as well, because I did not find enough computers, and it's these green things are the computers for that. I will probably do just a totally separate video for that event. Right now I just really want to see if I can get some shielders out of this. Shielders? Well, how about just shielders? So anyways, I'm hoping that this kind of helps. I will probably have more farming videos as I think of things. Again, this isn't my farming character, and I am just trying to get shielder data right now, so I might actually have to pop into public and go into something much higher level so that I can get those really quickly. Anyway, hope this helps. Again, I am Dajawe, D-A-J-A-W-E. Be sure to throw a like on this video, subscribe and bell to my channel. I probably won't be uploading a ton this week or next week. I have a lot going on, but I do have tons of videos and video ideas coming for Fortnite Save the World. I really just want to make this process, the learning process for this game, a lot easier. So yeah, anyway, hope to see you ladies and gentlemen in game, and as always, I'm out.